So I've seen the first 6 episodes of Picard season 3, and I'm just going to say they're fantastic. I think fans are going to be very, very happy. What are you allowed to say about season 3?
That everybody should come and watch it. What can I say? I think this is the perfect send-off for the Next Generation cast. For me personally, I can say that I go on a huge voyage as a character. No pun intended. A guy that is desperately trying to work out who he is. You know, he thinks he's got quite a thick skin and he's quite headsure and smart and I suppose fearless. But there's something that's driving that fear, and we don't know what that is yet. We don't know what is eating away at him. But something isn't quite right with this character. So he is discovering who he is, both in terms of his relationships to others, but also the bigger picture.
You really do have an arc in the first 6 episodes and get to do a lot of different things. Yeah. How much did Terry tell you when you got cast what this was all going to be, and how much was it you finding out script by script?
So Terry, who has become such a dear friend, he made it very clear to me early on what was in store for this character. And I was quite, I suppose I was gobsmacked, because to be given an opportunity to join such a wonderful franchise like this and be a part of that in a role that had all these, you know, so multifaceted and had so much scope, was a real honor. I think I'm going to struggle being able to do any other role on the back of this one, because I as you said, I got to do everything. I really was given free rein to do everything, and he's involved in every episode and quite significantly, and I relished it. I really loved every minute of it.
The season is 10 episodes. Do you have a favorite episode of the 10, and why?
No, I mean, I do think the finale's pretty special for many of our cast members, and also I think what I love about the season as it goes along is I keep watching episodes actually and going, oh no, that's a good one. Oh no, that's a good one, but it just builds in crescendos, and I feel that Terry's achieved what he set out to do. He wanted to create a cinematic moment. He wanted these 10 episodes to feel like one long movie, and I think that's what it is. So rather than picking one episode, I think there's so many great stories in there, and the characters are so well thought out. Even like the new bridge crew, I think they're so on point with everything they do. You know, the score is on point. The way it looks, the way it's shot, and that's completely juxtaposed to what's going on with the sort of the relationships and the family drama and then the big scale of what might be around the corner. So I can't pick one episode. I think it just builds as a whole piece.
One of the things I think about season 3 is, and I've seen all the first 2 seasons, I do think you could watch season 3 without having seen the first 2 seasons. Do you feel that way?
I do. I do. I feel that, of course, it would be great to have an understanding of who the other characters are if you're not familiar already. But I think that's what's quite intriguing about season 3 is it toes the line between a standalone moment, so you don't have to necessarily have watched anything, you know, related to this before, but it is still also tying things up in a wonderful way for so many well-loved characters.
When you think back on the filming of season 3, is there a day or two that you will always remember, whether it be because you messed up on set really bad or you got something in one take, you know, just one of those days?
I mean, I let the props department down quite a lot because I kept breaking the phaser. I think I missed the holster a couple of times and the nib of the phaser broke off. But I mean, that was kind of memorable for the amount of grief I took for that. But also, I had some pretty lovely scenes both with Gates and with Patrick. Certainly later on in the season as well. I mean, I was very lucky because I feel that I was given the opportunity to bounce around many storylines and work quite closely with many of the cast. I really enjoyed the stuff I got to do with 7 of 9 as well with Jeri. I thought we had some really nice little moments as well.
I'm just going to say congrats, and I can't wait to see where it's all going.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Cool. Thank you.